Guys, welcome to my latest tabs unit creation video, which I say at the start of every one of these videos for some reason. Today I'm bringing you G1 Optimus Prime, but before we start, make sure you check out that link in the top right hand corner. That's a list of all my other creations I've made in tabs. There are loads in there from various movies and genres and whatnot. There may be some stuff in there you're interested in as well once you've finished watching this video. But on to today, we're going to show you G1 Optimus Prime, as I said. Let's get straight on with the closes. There are lots of items here. As you can see, 14 items for this dude, quite a lot to go through. Starting with the very top, we've got the vampire hair here. So as you can see, we've got three colours or three sections to this. You've got the kind of like the ear bits, as the vampire ears as such. On this, obviously, is part of his helmet, and then you've got the hair, and you've got another section as well, which you can't see because it's hidden on this, which is the shades. The shades you'll want to match up the same colour with anyway, though. So the hair is this section here. You want to make sure that this blue sort of blends in with the helmet in a minute. But the blue you're looking for this is this bad boy just here. Okay, 10 o'clock if it was a clock face. I don't know why I'm going for the 10 o'clock. Why I'm going for the clock face there. Yeah, I'm going with it though. I'm going with it. Onto the medieval helmet, there's just two sections here for you guys. So the same blue as before, and this front little section here, as you can see flashing, if you go into your greys here, is just this one, just about here, the 3 o'clock one. Okay, the 3 o'clock section for your kind of like detail on your helmet. Moving quickly onto the pattern mask. This section here is your kind of like your shield bit, or what do you really call it? They kind of cover it for his eyes. This section here is a brighter blue. This one is at kind of 3 o'clock-ish as well for both sections. So that gives you the kind of cover underneath his eyes, or behind his mask there, I should say. Moving on to the medieval shoulder pads. These are in two sections, as you can see here from the flashing. You can see both items or not are there. It doesn't really matter. Oh, it's just buttons and the actual shoulder pads themselves. Going into the reds here, you want to go for this red just here for both. And that's that done. Moving on to the Japanese shoulder pads. Again, we've got three different sections here. One, you can see them flashing there. The main section, the kind of this trim, and there's a little bit flashing you can see just in here as well. So these sections here again are the same red in here. I won't keep going to the same colours once we've covered a certain couple of bits of this. Then this in here it's in the silver, and it's this bright silver one there. It's the bright silver one there for you, okay? To get that bit of detail in under there. Coming out of there, we go into the Tab G wetsuit. This section here, as you can see, is also is basically the odd bit which was just showing. You can't see a great deal of this, but it's the underneath bits of the arms and whatnot that you can't see too well on there. Going into here, you want to go into your silvers, and you want to go into this one just here, okay? The brightest silver option when you go into your metals. So if you didn't see that, you want to go metals, other, the brightest one, which I'm going to call silver, okay? And that ticks off all of your wetsuit section. Right, into your Tab G section here, there are three different colours in here. That is the same silver as before. That is the same red as before. And this is a slightly darker red. There's no point me going in. Oh, I'll show you it, why not? Go on, I'll do it as I'm here. And this is a slightly darker red just there. So you want a slight offset against the other one for you there, okay? Just to give you a bit more of a split of colours. Right, onto your legacy shorts. This is just to break the bottom half up. So you can see the colours of the bottom here. You've got like the bit of blue on the sides. This is to give you a bit of colour on the front. Otherwise, you don't get that. So your legacy shorts options, you've got two colours. The blue does the sides. You can't even really see the sides very much here. The blue sections here cover the sides on the whole. And then this section here does the front. Does it do the back as well? And the back as well. So this is the same blue we used earlier and the same silver we also used just now, okay? Coming out of that, we go on to the Will Niles gloves, which I think get used in every single video, seemingly. These ones here are just a dark grey. So we go into here. These ones are just one of these greys here. I can't remember which one it is. I think it was that one. Just a dark grey for his little kind of glove hand section, whatever you want to call it. Onto the medieval wrist guards, which chunk up his arms and make them look more robotic. Again, the same red as before, same silver as before. Nice and easy to get those done. So that's the metal section, silver, lightest silver. This is the same light red at 3 o'clock we saw on the red scale earlier. Moving on to the Knight Thigh Armour. Again, nice and easy here. Two colours on here. Again, the same light blue as we had before. But to cover this strap around the back, as you can see here, we've gone for the light silver again, which blends in with the back of this kind of wetsuit silver we had earlier, so you don't see the back of it, and it looks a bit neater and tidier. Then we move on to the medieval calf armour. So this section here, again, this section, nice simple blue again, as per previously. Again, that one just there. And again, obviously the other section the same, and that will get your blue leg shield, what do you call it? Shield section in? Shield section? Calf armor. Let's just call it calf armor. Let's call it what it is, right? Don't know why I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be. And then the only way you can get around this next bit is your medieval calf armor here, and then you've got two sections here. Those bits are just the little, as you can see, flashing over here, the little kind of bolts, whatever you want to call them. This is in your colours and is on a dark grey scale just here for both of them. To give you your booty look at the bottom there, lovely. guess in theory, if you wanted it all to match, you could make these all blue, or you could make the calf armor kind of the same grey if you want these all to match, but I think this looks more lifelike. It looks a bit dodgy on the sides, but I think it's what you need to make it work. And finally, at the top here, just to make his kind of like neck area look a bit more chunky, more robotic, you want to go for the spooky scarf at the end, and again, you've got 3 sections on that one, and you want to make this one that same dark grey we had before. So going into here, and the dark grey, I think, was that one, wasn't it? Was it that one? No, it wasn't. It was a darker one than that. I've got the wrong one. Ah, right at the end, look. Darker one there, I think is. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's one of the greys, guys. It doesn't really matter. We can make them all darker grey. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's make them all the same grey now and just pretend that was the colour I went for initially, eh? Let's just go for it. There, perfect. Go for the dark grey. It doesn't really matter. It's your own personal preference anyway. Anyway, guys, that's what you do with the actual clothing itself. Gun-wise, we know he's got the ion blaster. Now, there's no real laser gun in the game, so the best thing I've seen that looks kind of like it, actually visually at least, is the minigun. So as you see if you go in here, you've got the minigun here. When it shoots, it has like a nice kind of beam of kind of like, I guess, flame at the front of it. Unless you guys can think of a better weapon to use for a laser perspective, then go for that. I can't. Therefore, I have gone for this dude. I think it looks alright. I mean, at the moment, he's quite scaled up size-wise because I was playing around with the stats. So at the moment, he's size 3. If I make him a bit smaller, the gun will look more proportional to him, and therefore look an absolute beast. He looks too small like that, to be fair. Let's beat him up again. There you go. These are all random stats I've been playing around with, guys. I leave this to you because I prefer just to do the designing and leave you guys to play around with the stats and the actual battles, alright? Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. It was helpful to you and you will be using him in your videos. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know. Hit like and subscribe on the video. That would be very gratefully received if you hit like and let me know what you think of it. Hit subscribe and the notification bell if you're feeling very generous. It'd be great to have you on board as one of the tribe in my channel. And until next time, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Cheers or bye!